Is it worth it to move to a new country? Hi, my name is Cherise. To those who are new to my channel, I moved from the Caribbean to Canada at the end of May in 2022. So it's been just a little bit past 2.5 years of me living in Canada. Inquiring minds want to know, is it worth making the move, making the transition from the country you've lived in, grown in, worked in, have a family into the North American continent? You know what I mean? It's a question that I've been asked a lot, and I think that, in my opinion, the answer is yes and no. So it is and it isn't. Stick with me so to follow the train of thought here, right? Like I said, I moved from the Caribbean, specifically Trinidad and Tobago, to Canada. I've given this story before, but just the too long didn't read version. I had a pretty good job. I had just gotten promoted, like, I don't know, a couple months before I decided to make the move. And I had to ask myself that same question, Sharice, is it worth it? Like, as I always tell people, whether you stay or you leave, you are going to be fine. That's point number one. You are going to be fine. But I'm not going to pretend to be naive to the reasons that we all choose to consider moving. But for me at that time, I really thought to myself, okay, this opportunity doesn't come every day. It's like a once in a lifetime chance to take a risk and see how it pans out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, you can catch a flight and go right back home. You know what I mean? Not ideal, but still an option. Okay, so let's get into the top reasons why people consider moving to a new country. The first reason and the main reason for the opportunities that you might have available in another country. If you're from the Caribbean or different parts of the world, sometimes the key word is might be nepotism or politics, or maybe depending on the industry you're into, they're not innovative, they're not outside the box, the problems that a lot of places might have, particularly smaller island states or smaller countries, or quote unquote third world countries, but that's up for debate, right? We're using just the political terms. A lot of people think to themselves, okay, the opportunities that I would have available in Canada, in the US, in the UK, or wherever you may be thinking about moving to would be vastly greater than what you have available to you at home. The second reason, and I could kind of relate to this a little, is some people have this wanderlust spirit about them, like this sense of adventure, seeing a new place, making new experiences, doing things that you just mightn't be able to do at home. You know what I mean? You probably have a personality where you want to travel, you want to see new places, new sights, experience, I don't know, skydiving or something crazy. It doesn't even have to be that crazy, like walking through a field of tulips or something, whatever floats your boat. Part of the allure of moving to a new country, you'll be able to make these adventurous memories, these different memories that you wouldn't really have available at home, or it just wants a change, just a little adventurous change, just get the heart pumping a little bit. The third reason is one that I hear a lot from you guys when you message me, and shout out to all you all who message me on Instagram. Like, sometimes I take a while to get back to y'all, but I do get back to y'all. So thank you all for reaching out to me, for being brave enough to reach out to me and telling me your personal business. Trust me, it's confidential, honeys. But yes, a lot of you all have let me know that, I have kids, I have a family, I have a husband, I have a wife, I have children, and you are really more or less kind of cemented, kind of good where you're at home, but you will think about making a move because you want better opportunities for your children. And to those people, I always say, don't think that your chances are any less than anybody else because you have children or you have a bigger family. I came as a family of one, me, myself, and I. But a lot of immigrants, I think I'm in the minority, to be perfectly honest. I think that people like me who just come as single people are in the minority. Most immigrants that I see are families coming across, and for the exact same reason. They are good at home, but they want to give their children a better start, better opportunities, better environments, see bigger sites, you know what I mean? So to the parents, big up y'all on the sacrifice. Big up y'all on the sacrifice. And I want this to be like an encouraging word for y'all not to be like, oh my gosh, I have the kids, I have whatever, you know, because when you're thinking about moving, it is a very stressful, overwhelming process to deal with. So I just want to ease that one concern. You know what I mean? The last point is sometimes we just want a fresh start, full stop, period. We just want a fresh start. You had this experience, you had that experience, you had a horrible breakup, you had a horrible experience at your job, you're just feeling stagnant, stagnated in life, and you feel like moving to another country would give you that fresh start that you need, that we all need at certain points in life. And I will tell you that it does give that to you. You do get a fresh start. It's good and bad, but you're gonna get that fresh start. You're going to start over. So yeah, those are the main reasons that people consider moving to another country. The opportunities for your family, for a fresh start, for a sense of adventure. That concludes this video. Is it worth it? The reasons why people move. The next video, we're going to look at the pros and the cons. We're really going to get into the nitty-gritty of the matter. And I really appreciate you guys reaching out to me with all your questions. I get a lot of these same questions. So we are going to do this video weekly. Every week, we're going to discuss something about the immigration process, answer your questions, talk about my real life experiences, which I'm a little nervous of because I'm a little bit of a, I don't know. I'm a little nervous to share like the real life experience, but that's one thing I just felt like I never saw when I was looking at people who moved, what it is really like, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just the real insight. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Please set your notifications on so YouTube will tell you when I upload another video. Please comment and engage with the videos so that we can get this started and get this going, guys. Bye.